Malik explains everything. The shots, the silence, the bag. No lies. Malik, voice cracking. I've been faithful, Papa. 10 years. I work with these hands, and then this come land on me like temptation from the devil himself. The pastor sighs, rubs his hands together. Pastor Brooks. Malik, God tests us in strange ways. Sometimes the enemy drops gifts wrapped in pain. But ask yourself, who will this money turn you into? A long pause. If you were the pastor, what advice would you give to Malik? If you were Malik, what would you do? Honestly, leave your comment, like, share this video. Subscribe to this channel for more true life lessons. Watch till the end, you will not believe what Malik did. In the town of Willow Bend, time moves slow. The sun rises over red tin rooftops and sets behind whispering pecan trees. In that quiet dust, a boy named Malik Carter was born. Not into wealth, nor even hope, but into hard ground and hard choices. At age 20, with no school and no future in sight, he stood barefoot on the road that led out of Willow Bend. Malik's mother, Ruth Carter, crying, Malik, this road, it don't always bring people back, you sure? Malik gently, Ma, if I stay, hunger go bury me before old age does. I go make something, somehow. She pressed something into his hand, a small wooden cross his father had carved before dying from malaria. Ruth, keep this, not for luck, but for conscience. Malik reached Atlanta like most dreamers do. Empty stomach, heavy heart, and eyes too young for what they were about to see. His first home? A corner behind a soul food joint's broken kiosk in South Side. His first job, fetching water for bricklayers. Then pushing wheelbarrows. Then fixing old shoes near the bus terminal. Malik, to an older shoemaker, yawning. Boss, how you make the soles stick like that? Mine they pull off after 1 week. Shoemaker, chuckling. You they rush. Glue need pressure just like life. Press 'em small. Wait, then it go hold. He learned, slowly, roughly. Sometimes barefoot, sometimes bleeding, but never stealing. A man named Tyrone Jacobs, a site contractor, noticed his hands one afternoon. Tyrone, you they work like person we no get time to play. Malik, wiping sweat. Because I no get life to waste, sir. Tyrone, come to my site next week. I fit teach you small carpentry. And so began the years of hammering, lifting, sanding, stitching, and surviving. 10 years passed. Malik never begged, never lied. Still, his room was the same 6x4 wooden kiosk. Still, the rain came in. Still, hope felt like a stranger who forgot his address. One night, as he stitched a worn-out shoe under candlelight, Derrick, a friend turned fraud boy, walked in with cologne, gold chains, and sarcasm. Derrick, Malik the carpenter shoemaker mason. My guy, still poor and proud, eh? Malik smiling tiredly. I go sleep well tonight, can you say the same? Derrick laughs. Sleep well? In this coffin you call a room? You dey try ooh. He left, shaking his head. Malik sat in the silence that followed, stitching the final seam. Then, gunshots. Pop, pop, pop! His heart jumped. He ducked. The candle flickered. Malik whispers, that no be tire burst, that be gun. He listened. Then, running feet, screams, silence. Something was happening outside, right behind his kiosk. He stood, breath shaky. Malik to himself, God, if this night be my last, make I die with boldness. He stepped out into the dark. Night falls heavy. Thunder rolls like a warning. The city sleeps, but danger does not. Distant voice shouting, drop the bag, leave am. Another voice, panicked, running. They come, ooh, run! Malik inches to the back of the kiosk, barefoot on the wet earth. The moonlight catches something. A large duffel bag, abandoned, no sound, no movement. Malik, voice shaking. Who leave this thing here? He looks left, right. Nothing but echoes and distant barking. He bends down, slowly unzips the bag. The flashlight hits stacks, bundles, money, wrapped in red bands. packed tight. Malik freezes. Malik? Hey, God. This be real? No. Maybe it be police bait. He looks up. Still nothing. The whole street is dead silent now. Even the night itself seems to be holding its breath. He drags the bag inside, heart racing, locks the kiosk door, and sits before it like it's a bomb. Malik softly? God, is this my test or my curse? Flashback to his mother's voice. Whatever you do, don't lose your soul chasing gold. Suddenly, someone bangs on the kiosk door. Bang, bang! Voice outside? Hey, anybody day inside there? Malik doesn't move. Not a breath. The person walks away. He collapses onto the floor, tears welling. Malik, 10 years, God. 10 years I dey try, suffer. I never thief, I never lie. Why now? Why this kind temptation now? He stares at the bag. Another hour passes, then 2. At 5:41 a.m. he stands up, eyes red from sleeplessness. Malik, resolute. I can't stay here. This money, it go bring either blessing or bullets. But I no fit wait to find out which. He packs the bag, puts on his old boots, and walks out. Not toward the street, not toward the police station. He walks away from everything he has ever known. Dawn broke slow and pale over the city of Atlanta. The streets, still wet from last night's storm, glistened like glass. Malik Carter walked with a heavy duffel bag strapped across his back. It wasn't just filled with money. It carried fear, doubt, and 10 years' worth of unanswered prayers. He didn't know where he was going. He only knew he couldn't stay. A quiet, half-finished church construction site. Malik sits on a cement block, bag in hand, staring into the sky. Malik, talking to himself. So this be it, eh? After all the suffering, this be the answer? Money from the dark, gunshots and blood? He opens the bag again. Bundles and bundles, more than he'd ever imagined. A torn slip inside reads, K delivery at 200K USD, OSU drop, no police. Malik softly, Hey, this money no be blessing. This be somebody in blood sweat, maybe in life too. Suddenly, footsteps. An old man, Pastor Brooks, the head of the church project, approaches holding a flask of tea. Pastor Brooks, Malik, what you doing here this early? We dey start work at 8, not 6. Malik looks up, tears in his eyes. Malik, Papa, I find something, and I don't know what to do with them. Pastor Brooks, concerned, You kill somebody? Malik, shaking head. No, but if I keep this, maybe I kill my soul. He opens the bag slowly. The pastor stares, silent for a long while. Pastor Brooks, Where you get this? Malik explains everything. The shots, the silence, the bag. No lies. Malik, voice cracking. I've been faithful, Papa. 10 years. I work with these hands, and then this come land on me like temptation from the devil himself. The pastor sighs, rubs his hands together. Pastor Brooks, Malik, God tests us in strange ways. Sometimes the enemy drops gifts wrapped in pain. But ask yourself, who will this money turn you into? A long pause. Malik stands, lifts the bag again. Malik, I know yet, but I know go find out here. Later that day, Malik walks into the local police station. He drops the bag on the counter. Malik, I find this last night, behind my kiosk. I don't know whose it is, but I know it's not mine. The officers stare, stunned. One finally speaks. Officer, young man, you dey mad? You fit disappear with this money. Malik, smiling faintly, maybe, but if I disappear with this, I go lose who I be. Malik Carter walked out that day with nothing in his pockets, but everything in his soul. The money didn't change his life. His integrity did. Months later, news broke that the bag was part of a failed drug trafficking ring. The story made headlines. The city called him the Honest Shoemaker. An NGO read about him. They offered him a scholarship to learn entrepreneurship. A local church gave him a small workshop. He became a known artisan, training others who came from nowhere, just like he did. Malik became the most honest, richest man in the city, who received blessings and riches from God. Honestly, leave your comment on the comments section. If you were the pastor, what advice would you give to Malik? If you were Malik, what would you do? Like, share this video, subscribe to this channel for more true life stories and lessons. Thank you for watching. God bless you.